Hello out there, Dr. Mark here with some pretty cool research that has just been published. It was actually published last month, and it was the title of this research article was Resolution of Defiant Behaviour and Improved Speech in a Non-Verbal Toddler Following Reduction of Vertebral Subluxation. This case study is remarkable because here we have a little girl, 3 years old. This is the article here. If you do want to read it in more detail, I will put the link to the article in the description. So if you do want to go there and read the full article, you can. And really quite profound with regards to how chiropractic helped this little girl, but also not only that, how it helped the family that was trying to look after her. You know, this little girl wasn't speaking well. She was, having tantrums. She was lashing out at her family, and chiropractic care actually helped her. We're going to discuss why that is and just some of the research, what the researchers found when they went through this process. Another thing too, I just want to just bring to your attention. We've done a health tip of the day on this as well in the practice. So next time you're in the practice, you can actually come and grab one. That's not a problem. So I'm just going to go through the article now and just I'll just get it up. So I'm actually going to pull the key points out. Just basically a summary. You don't have to read the whole article, but just a summary of it. And really with regards to understanding how this little girl and family were actually helped. So firstly, research is revealing that there is a relationship. Between abnormalities in the spine, the nervous system, and the brain. So we really know that, don't we? So the brain sits at the top. That sends messages down the spinal cord. The spine has to be working well to protect the spinal cord, and then the body receives that information. Basic science and clinical research shows that the proper development of the brain relies heavily on proper structure and movement of the spine from an early age. So what this is saying is that, and the researchers here are saying that the brain actually develops by the information coming to it from the body. So we may just think that the brain is telling the body what to do all the time, but the body actually feeds the brain with information, which is why the brain grows and why it learns. So that's pretty awesome the way that actually works. Research has shown not only that the developing brain relies on normal structural integrity and joint movement, but that complex neurochemical communication and pathways involved in helping humans to respond to their environment are tied into spinal biomechanics and their related neurological pathways. They're really awesome. The researchers quoted, research indicates that minor shifts in the structure of the spine may impact function, and structural shifts may lead to nerve obstruction and could possibly be involved in a host of health problems related to communication and other neurobehavioral challenges. It is reasonable, I quote, to suggest that if you obstruct or damage the nerves exiting the spine, the result of the obstruction and or damage can have far-reaching implications on the functioning of the body. Through research reports like this, we are finding that correcting these structural shifts reduces nerve obstruction, bringing about marked improvement in children who are experiencing a variety of neurological challenges. So look, quite profound, pretty basic, I would suggest, with regards to an understanding if the nervous system is not working correctly, this little girl is not going to be functioning well, and then and then everyone is just left to deal with. And here, medical intervention was also used, but to no success. Try to deal with the symptoms, etc., instead of going to the core of how she was actually functioning and developing. So this 3-year-old girl she had defiance-like behaviour and communication issues. She was non-verbal, means she wouldn't speak. She began to have more emotional outbursts as she was not able to communicate with family members effectively. Several medical interventions were sought, but none provided any relief. Following chiropractic adjustments, she experienced improved behaviour, sleep, communication skills, and overall regulation of emotions. She was better behaved and started to communicate more appropriately for her age. And the beauty of that is that now that she can start to develop, because the body is telling the brain what to do, the brain will grow, it will develop further. So where you would essentially get a 3-year-old who is doing the developmental stages would be behind, she now at least has the opportunity to catch up. So, and that's the important part as well. So sometimes when the nervous system and the brain haven't developed correctly, important to get to these cases very early so that at least there can be some catch up or the opportunity of catch up. Interference like this or problem with the nervous system like this in a 3-year-old, if that is left indefinitely until the person is 30 years old, neural development wouldn't have happened like the way it could have. So the potential is just not there the way that it could have been. So obviously it's very important to check nervous systems as early as possible. Most people will say, well, why does a little girl or a baby need chiropractic care? You know, they don't have a sore back or, you know, headaches or anything like that. It's not about that. The symptoms like a sore back or headaches are part of the systems not working correctly. So the spine and the nervous system not working correctly. And that can start not working correctly for a very, very long time before that. So it's always important to check the way the nervous system is working and that it's working correctly. The same, and you know, very simple concept, the same as you would tune your car. Okay, you don't run your car off the production line when it's brand new and never tune it. You tune it every 6 months or every 10,000 kilometers to make sure that the timing and everything is working correctly, so there's no terminal issues that it will last for us. And that's exactly the same as the computer system in our very complex computer system that we have, or every human being has. So yeah, so I think that's absolutely fantastic. That was really, really cool research that came out just last month, and it's research research like this that really does inspire us to do the work that we're doing. So any questions that you have on development in the young or development even older age, any issues like that that you need sort of clarification with, please come to us, send us an email, give us a call in the practice. Please, if you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe to our channel so that when we do other ones, you can be notified that they're actually coming out and you can watch them straight away. Okay. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.